What is this shallow existence we live? Every day rising to greet the sun with spite, or perhaps an inherent longing to mend the cracks in yesterday's failures. Stumbling aimlessly through the corridors of social acceptance, we quicken our pace, and in vain sweat and break bones to nip at the heels of the shadow that seems to stay one step ahead. And as we lay dying, decaying, our rotting flesh tenaciously clinging to the last remnants of life that slowly evaporate from our weathered bones, we paint our own portraits and masturbate our image onto the canvas. Self-actualization is a lie. Business relies on the institutions to oil the gears of the mechanical hands that systematically and simultaneously open our wallets and grift away your lifeblood, your debt, your deficit, your monetary concern. Inch by agonizing inch, increments of dignity slip through the cracks of synthetic hands anchored to a machine without the instinct of self-preservation. Negative as it may sound, bury your head in the ground, and as your eyes strain to focus on the slivers of light in the darkness all around, there's nothing to see as nothing has been found. This is a lullaby to the desensitized masses, children entering empty classes, a generation of candles whose wicks dance and burn to the religious hymns of their television sets. Violence begets violence, and the sum begets profit. How dull the senses become when wavelengths dictate thought, subtly raping every last semblance of integrity and pushing us exponentially closer to the eye of the infection that birthed our sickness. Sleep is in itself a dream. A dream is in itself a nightmare deftly concealed behind an iron curtain that hides the fact that it is in itself reality. We oftentimes leave better impressions when we are not around. The struggle of life is essential to the nature of the beast and is painstakingly documented among countless entries in a library that will never be found, revised, rewritten, and forgotten. The memories of the past are fated to ruminate abandoned corridors of time visited infrequently by theoretical derelicts. Culture is the vessel by which we happily peel the flesh from our wrists and tighten our own noose, inadvertently bestowing the all-powerful eye with an unwarranted glimpse of its success, the withering of a soul that potentially could have bloomed. The greatest dreams are always unrealistic. So sleep, dream, and keep faith in the tautly drawn ribbon of the truth, the greatest fallacy by which all could be judged. Drift to your slumber. And awaken in a cold marriage of sweat and blood, a non-responsive stranger and a rusty kitchen knife that seems to be the only one that really understands you. Shut down, get out, and run to that safe place. A mother's warm embrace that erases all remnants of doubt just moments before the bomb hits and renders the memory a little more than a familiar and unidentifiable yesterday. Due process does nothing more than mask the reality that the system has failed us. So, in closing, lock your doors and let paranoia keep you close to your gun. The mystery of life is when the end will come.